I'm practicing Rainbow Road, and I'm not doing it on time trials. I'm doing it in just versus mode with custom items because I have custom items on for feathers because all of these are like Nisks. Like I'm like the shroom cuts on this track are super obvious, so I'm just aiming to do the Nisks. Or not the Nisks. Well, some are Nisks, some are like feather cuts. There's at least like 2 feather cuts. Yeah, there's 2 feather cuts and like 2 Nisks that are like online viable. I'm not practicing the stuff. Like I'm not going for. This is why I'm not doing time trials. So I'm not going for world record. I'm not gonna do that. Like I'm not gonna do that crazy one on lap 3. Where you like have to like get a little tiny trick off, ride the wall, and you jump the gap. I'm not doing that. I'm doing the feather cut version of that. There's like 2 versions. There's like 2 ways to do that. And also here, I want to learn to not do the charge jump version. I want to do the faster version where you just get an orange mini turbo right here. Let's see if I can do it. I know you want like a tight line, and then you want to let go, and then you want to go that way. Okay, no, okay, that was good. Okay, that was good. Other than missing the boost panel, that was good. Because I always do the charge jump version. I get like an orange blue mini turbo, and I do the charge jump, which is like okay, I guess. But that's faster. That's way faster because charge jumps slow you down. That's something I wanted to learn. I used to. That's something I kind of knew how to do day 1, but I kind of forgot. And I just started doing the charge jump version. Like when I first started doing that, like I didn't know like you could charge jump to do that, or like that was like something like I did as a backup when I was failing. But and now up here there's a feather cut. There's a mushroom version. There's no point in doing that. Now there's 2 versions of this feather cut you can do. There's one on the right path if you were to go normally, like down here. It's like one right here. Like that, but except you don't fall off. Which is fine, but I know there's a better one, and the better one is up here if you take the left path. If you just stay on the top path, there's a better one. Let me just grab another feather. And this one I don't know how to do without going out of bounds. What sucks if I go out of bounds, I gotta restart, because I can't, like, go back. So you go, like, here. Okay, I did it. Wow. When I was practicing, I failed it every single time. I think I went too tight, and I think I was holding left, and that was the issue, is I was holding left. That seems easier, because there's less of a chance. It's like if the shroom cut with that other path is like you could, like the hardest part is not falling off at the end, which I felt like was happening when I took that right path, but taking that top left path and doing that, you have so much room to work with. I like that. So I just want to learn what to do when I front run, because I definitely was not going for that when I was front running. I know, like, I don't know how often I had a feather when I was doing that, when I was front running that, but sometimes there's a lot of times I do have a feather on this map, and I find I just waste it. So yeah, up here is what I'm talking about. There's like a Nisk version and there's a feather version, and the feather version is pretty dang easy. Like that. That's the feather version. Now there's the Insano version where you kind of go on the left here. And you kind of gotta like wall ride onto this. I just did it first try. Oh, if I could get consistent at that, let me record that so I can like see how I did that. Like I let go like right here, like right at the thwomp. I kind of let go of my charge jump. Okay, that's tough. Like I'm never gonna be able to repeat that success. I just repeated my success. Okay. That's so risky though. I'm definitely, maybe I might go for that at the lead. I need to know what the, I'm interested to see what the respawn's like. If the respawn's shit, then I'll never go for it, but yeah, I just failed. And if you jump, you can't charge jump to the left, otherwise you fail. It's tough. Like if you do slightly too late, you're out of there. If you're too low, like that's very, I'm surprised, like that's how I am with shortcuts. I can do it right the first time. I could get it the first time, and like never after that. So that's cool. That's one way. And now there's another way where you can actually like trick off that orange. I do not know how you do that. Like how do you trick off that? There's like a little, like that little orange at the side. You can trick off that. I'm like, how? How do you do that? There's no way. Like the timing is way too strict. Can't figure it out. I'm pretty good at getting tricks. There's no way. How do you get that? So you never want a left trick. You never want a left trick there. You can right trick. And you can normal trick. Ooh, I wonder if right trick's more consistent, even though I just failed that. Because, like, you can let go way closer. Okay, well, I think if I stayed on longer, I would have been fine. No, maybe regular trick is better. It's tough, though. Like, I do not know if I want to blow my lead doing this. What's nice is that from what I saw, if you can do the, I think I had it there. If you do like the trick version where you get that little trick off the orange, it seems very easy to make it after that. Like it kind of aligns you with the wall perfectly. Can I just like, do I have to go for that? Can I go for this one? No, you don't have enough time to linger on the wall. It's tough though. That is very tight. That, like... Just short of it. I was, like, wondering if if I could just line up with the wall, I'd rather just do that. Like, if I could just do this, I'd rather much just line up with the wall. But, like, doing a left trick just seems like it's never gonna work. If I have a feather and I'm in this, if I'm in this position in first or second with a feather, I'm definitely just doing this one. Is that solid? It is. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's tough. And I have the right angle. Like I did at the thwomp, but I had to have the right angle. Very tough. I do not know if I'll be going for that one online. And, like, it's fine if I fail it because I don't make it all the way across, but if I just, like, if I just fail... If I fail because I don't even get on the wall and I just fall off the track and I just get respawned here, that's literally just throwing away my lead. Like, does anyone actually go for this in their online matches? You see, that's like... There's just no way this is online viable. There's no way. JP giving her going for this. The short cat going for this. That wasn't even enough height. Like, you have to enter at that second blast. Ooh. Oh, that time I made it with a left trick. No, left trick is still like, that's just a 1 in a million. I think left tricking is not the way you want to go about it. Let's see what we're working with here. Can't believe that. So I didn't really... I actually more or less kind of aimed for the bar. I didn't really aim for the orange little block. I kind of aimed for the actual rail. And when did I let go of my charge jump? I let go of my charge jump basically. Okay. I'm gonna go all the way back here. Ooh, okay. Almost like. Kind of, like, it's so, like, I don't mind if I fail that, it's just that if I just go flying off the other side. Like, what's the respawn? That's not too bad. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, I took too long. I forgot there's like a 9-minute timer. Oh great, I have to do that all over again. Imagine viewing the replay of that race, that'd be pretty funny. Okay, take 2. Take 2. It takes 2. I'm gonna see if I can go for like a perfect... If I can do the first cuts perfectly. Also, I know lap 2, there's a way to take that ramp. Like in the blue like lake, there's a way to take that ramp that you can usually take with a feather over mushroom. There's a way to do it without a there's a way to do it without an item, but like there's no videos I've seen actually cover that. Either it's not online viable or it's kind of very new. Like I wonder if the world record incorporated that into its run. Or if that's just a spot where they use their mushroom. I should actually check what the world record does. That's pretty easy actually. Now I got that was even the best, but I still got it. Like that, it's not too bad. You just gotta go. You just gotta like turn left, take it tight, and turn left. So you're getting air off the ramp, and then you're landing in the lowest spot on the other side. Like there's a Nisk right here, up here. Like something to do with this, like this blue crystal. I swear there's something to do with that blue crystal. Now I'm gonna see if I can take the top left path in one run. In one take. Oh my, yep, okay, wow. One take, okay, that's pretty good then. If I could do that without... It looks scary, but then the feather gives you so much height. Like, it looks like you're not gonna make it. And then the feather just gives you an insane amount of height. But the feather feels so random. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna get sent flying, and sometimes I don't. I know there's also like something you can do right here, but I don't know if it's worth it on high speed combos. It's like there's something you can do right here. You can like latch onto that curve like right up there. I don't know how they do it though. It's like that. Oh, I died. Okay, that's fine though. Yeah, there's something you can do right there that's kind of like that. Oh, I didn't even do the feather cut. I was kind of dozing off. The respawn kind of threw me off, honestly. And then here you hold up for some reason. You hold up right until about it levels out. When you see like the gate like that, then you can hold normal. Is there any feather cuts in this whole section with all these windy roads? Is there any like path switches or leaps you can do? Like, can I do this? I mean, you can. I don't know if that's faster, but it's something you can do. It would say if you can go down there, that'd be insane. On the left. Okay, so now I'm gonna try the Nisk here. I'm not gonna use the feather. I'm Nisking this. Either I get it or I don't. I'm not getting that, and I failed it immediately, and now I can't go back to redo it. I'm an idiot. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Okay. That one's tough to learn. I want to do it, like... I was trying to do it the way where you, like, charge jump off, but I didn't get a charge jump. I just bailed. But I also... The way I want to learn how to do it... It's just by going on the glide. There's a way to do it where you can just do it via the glider. You never have to touch the road, which I think is better for shocks. Because if you land to take the Nisk and you get shocked, then you can't take it. And everyone in glider will be taking it. But if you take it in the glider, you have time to... You can still do it. So I want to learn it by... doing the glider. But there's no visual indicator. Or if there is, I don't know it. Like, when do you latch onto the wall and jump off? None of the videos I've seen showing like the ending Nisk, she like tells you any reference points. Just say, okay, this is what you do, and then that's it. And it's like you just like, all right, you just charge up onto the wall here, and then that's it, and you're done. Congratulations. Like, you just like charge jump or glide onto the wall here, jump off, hit the little pole, and then you made it across. Bada bing, bada boom. And it's like, okay, well, like. Do you have an indicator of how you're doing it, when you're doing it? Not worth it. That's slower or faster to do. Alright. What am I doing? Why am I driving so stupidly? Yeah, that's so easy to do. Oh my gosh. Like, every time I go into it, I think I'm gonna fail it. And then I just do the feather and I'm like, wait, I actually make it. That's so easy. Okay. That's ridiculous. Thank God for the update that added custom items, because it would be impossible to learn without the feather. Like, you'd have to do it live, basically. You'd have to, like, forfeit your race to do it. Speaking of forfeiting your race... Actually, if I had the feather, I could have made that. Like, with the feather, I could make that, but... It's not the point! I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm just going to move on because, like, I doubt I'm going for this online. If I see that someone in my freaking gold lobby is going for this, they're, like, doing that, then, like, props to them. They're probably not going to be gold long if they're doing that. Like, I really just want to practice ending. There's so many times where I'm in, like, it's so common, actually, where I'm in, like, a top position, and if I just knew how to do this ending cut, I would be so fine. Like, there's so many times when I'm in first, I just have to sacrifice and get, like, third or fourth, because the people in front, the people behind me know how to do it, and I don't. It's just a skill issue. It's not like it's, like, a big item cut that saves, like, a gajillion seconds, like, on DK Pass or something. This is just, like, I don't know it, therefore I basically forfeit first unless I have the most insane lead in the world. And even then, it's still closer than it should be if I get first. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I rewind before I die, because, like, I basically know how to do everything else that I want to. So, I just need to figure out when I do this. I didn't make it. No, and I I tried to use this pole as a marker. This pole right here. I tried to use that as a marker. Where do you aim for that? That's tough. I see the vision. I see the vision. How do you do that? How do you do that? It's like, I swear to God, it's like he's looking at a completely different rock than me. That's almost it. Is this worth going for? Is this worth practicing? Like, what do you do? How do you do this? How do you do this? What? When I watch people, they get so much height up that crystal. Like, almost, but that's not even worth it. I may as well just eat it through that way. Whatever, I tried. Okay, yeah, so I got, it's official, I got that cut down pat. 3 for 3. It's annoying, my whole time I've been trying to practice this ending cut, but I keep failing, and I keep having to go all the way back. Because I don't know, I'm like that last one, I didn't know I was failing until I made it. Like, until I died, like, until Lakitu picked me up. Because I was like, ooh, I'm almost touching that post, then I whiffed. There's no way. It's not possible. I say it's not possible and I got it, but I do not know. Oh my god. Like, I don't think, like, shaking the controller helps either. Nope, not enough time to stay on that wall. Yeah, no way in hell that's happening. Nope, nope, nope. Not yet, at least. Like I said, if there's someone in gold doing that, they're probably not gold. They're doing that consistently. Driving all the way back here just to get to the end. Okay, I'm aiming for that second post is why I'm gonna cling onto this wall. I did it. It kind of worked. I went for that second last. I guess the third. It's definitely the third. I aimed for like the third hole. Is when I decided, okay, I'm gonna cling onto the wall. And now I just got it again. Wait, am I gaming? Okay, I think I learned it. I think I learned Rainbow Road, but I have to do, I guess the only way for me to say I've learned it is to do everything I've just learned in one run. That's the only way. Okay, yeah, okay. The only way to say I've officially done this, I've learnt the track, if I can do it all in one run. So here we go. This is for all the marbles. Like I say, I'm done with this track for now. Unless I really want to learn... unless I really want to learn that, like, second lap cut. Because that does honestly seem pretty good. I don't know how people do that second lap. I'm watching, like, where on the crystal are you doing that? It's not like someone teaching, it's just someone doing it. From the one video I saw. I think it was Shortcat, actually, is the short I saw. But even then, I saw it in another short. And again, it was just like, check out this, this Nisk. Okay. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze me. Maybe I should learn the mushroom version though, but that seems very difficult. I'm scared to learn the mushroom version of the one up here. Why did I fail that so hard? Usually I don't, but whatever. But that's still, I'm not counting that. That's a whatever. Technically, I should be doing the Nisk. I want to be so anal about it. But maybe I'll do a part 2 of Rainbow Road, where I actually do like some of the shroom cuts. Perfect. Where I practice like maybe where I learn that Nisk with the crystal, and then I learn how to do that other one there where instead of the feather it's the mushroom. And then maybe I'll try to learn the one up here. Well, maybe that'll be the part 2. The first 2 seem more believable than the one up here though. Like I can't. That's just not possible. There ain't no way that's happening. I was 3 for 3 earlier. I better not fail it. If I fail it, I'll be livid. The respawn's pretty bad too if you fail it. Like I guess maybe it depends on where you fail it. If you don't make it to the pole, then it's a bad spawn. If you make it to the pole but get like went out of bounds and got caught by Lakitu, you didn't make it somehow, it's not too bad. Okay, here we go. I'm a freaking gamer. I'm an alpha gamer. Oh, that was pretty. Besides, like for some reason, not getting the feather jump on lap 2 and touching with the off-road, this was fine. This was a pretty good run, and I'm satisfied with this. At least I kind of know what to do when I have a feather. And I'm happy about that. I've gotten better at the track. I've learned it, and there's definitely been scenarios where I've had a feather in first. And maybe I'll do a part 2 with the mushroom. But for now, that's why I'm happy. I'm happy with what I'm glad I've gotten consistent at all of that.